Op Studio 26.1.1, 64-bit Windows profile, untitled scenes, untitled window, controls window, stop recording checkbox checked. Audio Wizards window, items view list, Audio Wizards.x3 of 5. Audio Wizards. Audio Wizards is an accessible audio game. Navigate accessible elements with up and down arrow keys. Accessibility mode can be disabled with F1 key. Toggle full screen mode with F11 key. Use of headphones is highly recommended. This introduction can be disabled in options. Press enter to continue. Title menu. Play game. Button. Press enter to select. Options. Button. Press enter to select with. Button. Press enter to select copyright 2019. My True Sound. Version 1.1.1. PC. Version 1.1.1. PC. Copyright title. Options. Options. Show introduction. Checked. Talk show introduction. Not checked. Toggle. Visual spell cue. Checked. Toggle accessibility. Checked. Speech rate. 60%. Slider. Narrow stereo field. Not checked. Music volume. 60%. 50%. 30%. 40%. 30%. 40%. Default reset progress. Credits. About. Credits. Credits. Original concept. Innovation project. Capstone 2018. Julius Kuorkowski, Carlos and Randa, Michael Liviori, Axel Lindbergh, Jonas Newton and Johnny Neveranta, Tuna Neiman and Ison Island, Alexi Tour and Advisor. Casper Breakfast Programming. Michael Liviori, Jonas Newton and Art and Visual Assets. Carlos Colomer, Johnny Neveranta, Ison Island Background Music Composers. Design Eric Remy, Charlier, Alan Escala, Jim Feigler, Miko, Aaron and Andre Lewis, Jonas Newton and Yukio Mizawa, Kara Quinn, Steve Stamer, Alexi Tour and Background Music Mastering and Arranging. Jan Canfol, Audio Design. Axel Lindbergh, Voice Acting. Sondam and Gerald Verda, the Principal. Remy Charlier, Mezzo for Axel Lindbergh, Executive Producer. David Oliva, Marketing Management. Johnny Neveranta, Alexi Tour and Web Design. Alexi Tour and Special Thanks. Mike Jacobian and Leland Sayes, Stepanki, Jahana Patila, Turku Business Region, Azam Al Permanate, Turku University of Applied Sciences, Timo Pajola, Mantu Ventures, Justin McLeod, Patricia Oliva, Jaffer Siddiq, Ahmed, Chris Ankane, Yazgar Asadi, Joy Bosch, Nancy Anderson, Carvalho, Peter Vernew, Christian Filmer, Jack Colette, Chicago, Garmash, Damian Garwood, J. Jerk, Goldfinch, Daniel Romanu, Anwal, Tunmi, Jubal, Jersey, Mahler, G. Martin, Mark Mulcahy, Rebecca Schiefer, Royce, Dubler, Cameron, Strife, Rui, Villarindo, Joseph Wheatland, also thanks. Horizon 2020, EU, Jesse Anderson, Novak, Brandon Cole, Fabian Cornet, Dark Arturia, Laverta, Liam, Mervyn, Riley, Rose, Crazy, Ian Hamilton, Under Oak, Petri, Pulse, Joe F. Work 3, Leland Sayes, Stepanki, Sam, Zive, Startup, Triple Tap, Tech, Zap, Splat, www.zapsplit.com. Back. Credits. Original back. Back. Options. Show introduction. Visual Speed Music Volume. Defaults reset. Credits. About. Back. Options. About. Privacy policy. My True Sound built the Audio Wizards app as a commercial app. This service is provided by My True Sound and is intended for use as is. This page is used to inform visitors regarding our policies with the collection, use, and disclosure of personal information if anyone decided to use our service. If you choose to use our service, then you agree to the collection and use of information in relation to this policy. The personal information that we collect is used for providing and improving the service. We will not use or share your information with anyone except as described in this privacy policy. The terms used in this privacy policy have the same meanings as in our terms and conditions, which is accessible at Audio Wizards unless otherwise defined in this privacy policy. Information collection and use for a better experience. While using our service, we may require you to provide us with certain personally identifiable information. The information that we request will be retained by us and used as described in this privacy policy. The app does not use third-party services that may collect information used to identify you. Log data. We want to inform you that whenever you use our service, in the case of an error in the app, we collect data and information through third-party products on your phone called log data. This log data may include information such as your device internet protocol, IP, address, device name, operating system version, the configuration of the app when utilizing our service, the time and date of your use of the service, and other statistics. Cookies are files with a small amount of data that are commonly used as anonymous unique identifiers. These are sent to your browser from the websites that you visit and are stored on your device's internal memory. This service does not use these cookies explicitly. However, the app may use third-party code and libraries that use cookies to collect information and improve their services. You have the option to either accept or refuse these cookies and know when a cookie is being sent to your device. If you choose to refuse our cookies, you may not be able to use some portions of this service. Service providers may employ third-party companies and individuals due to the following reasons: to facilitate our service, to provide the service on our behalf, to perform service-related services, or to assist us in analyzing how our service is used. We want to inform users of this service that these third parties have access to your personal information. The reason is to perform the tasks assigned to them on our behalf. However, they are obligated not to disclose or use the information for any other purpose. Security. We value your trust in providing us your personal information. Thus, we are striving to use commercially acceptable means of protecting it. But remember that no method of transmission over the internet or method of electronic storage is 100% secure and reliable, and we cannot guarantee its absolute security. Links to other sites. This service may contain links to other sites. If you click on the third-party link, you will be directed to that site. Note that these external sites are not operated by us. Therefore, we strongly advise you to review the privacy policy of these websites. We have no control over and assume no responsibility for the content, privacy policies, or practices of any third-party sites or services. Children's privacy. These services do not address anyone under the age of 13. We do not knowingly collect personally identifiable information from children under 13. In the case we discover that a child under 13 has provided us with personal information, we immediately delete this from our servers. If you are a parent or guardian and you are aware that your child has provided us with personal information, please contact us so that we will be able to do necessary actions. Changes to this privacy policy. We may update our privacy policy from time to time. Thus, you are advised to review this page periodically for any changes. We will notify you of any changes by posting the new privacy policy on this page. These changes are effective immediately after they are posted on this page. Contact us if you have any questions or suggestions about our privacy policy. Do not hesitate to contact us at audiowizards@truesound.com. Terms and conditions by downloading or using the app. These terms will automatically apply to you. You should make sure, therefore, that you read them carefully before using the app. You're not allowed to copy or modify the app, any part of the app, or our trademarks in any way. You're not allowed to attempt to extract the source code of the app, and you also shouldn't try to translate the app into other languages or make derivative versions. The app itself and all the trademarks, copyright, database rights, and other intellectual property rights related to it still belong to My True Sound. My True Sound is committed to ensuring that the app is as useful and efficient as possible. For that reason, we reserve the right to make changes to the app or to charge for its services at any time and for any reason. We will never charge you for the app or its services without making it very clear to you exactly what you're paying for. The Audio Wizards app stores and processes personal data that you have provided to us. In order to provide our service, it's your responsibility to keep your phone and access to the app secure. We therefore recommend that you do not jailbreak or root your phone, which is the process of removing software restrictions and limitations imposed by the official operating system of your device. It could make your phone vulnerable to malware/viruses/malicious programs, compromise your phone's security features, and it could mean that the Audio Wizards app won't work properly or at all. With respect to My True Sound's responsibility for your use of the app, when you're using the app, it's important to bear in mind that although we endeavor to ensure that it is updated and correct at all times, we do rely on third parties to provide information to us so that we can make it available to you. My True Sound accepts no liability for any loss, direct or indirect, you experience as a result of relying solely on this functionality of the app. At some point, we may wish to update the app. The app is currently available on Android and iOS. The requirements for both systems and for any additional systems we decide to extend the availability of the app to may change, and you'll need to download the updates if you want to keep using the app. My True Sound does not promise that it will always update the app so that it is relevant to you and works with the Android and iOS version that you have installed on your device. However, you promise to always accept updates to the application when offered to you. We may also wish to stop providing the app and may terminate use of it at any time without giving notice of termination to you unless we tell you otherwise. Upon any termination, A, the rights and licenses granted to you in these terms will end. B, you must stop using the app and, if needed, delete it from your device. Changes to these terms and conditions. We may update our terms and and conditions from time to time. Thus, you are advised to review this page periodically for any changes. We will notify you of any changes by posting the new terms and conditions on this page. These changes are effective immediately after they are posted on this page. Contact us if you have any questions or suggestions about our terms and conditions. Do not hesitate to contact us at audiowizards@withdrawsound.com. Copyright C 2014 Peter Weigel. Font http://www.peterweigel.com/ with reserved font name and year K. This font software is licensed under the SIL Open Font License version 1.1. This license is copied below and is also available with OFAC at http://scripts.sil.org/OFL SIL Open Font License version 1.26 2007. Preamble. The goals of the Open Font License OFL are to stimulate worldwide development of collaborative font projects, to support the font creation efforts of academic and linguistic communities, and to provide a free and open framework in which fonts may be shared and improved in partnership with others. The OFL allows the licensed fonts to be used, studied, modified, and redistributed freely as long as they are not sold by themselves. The fonts, including any derivative works, can be bundled, embedded, redistributed, and / or sold with any software, provided that any reserved names are not used by derivative works. The fonts and derivatives, however, cannot be released under any other type of license. The requirement for fonts to remain under this license does not apply to any document created using the fonts or their derivatives. Definition: font software refers to the set of files released by the copyright holder under his license and clearly marked as such. This may include source files, build scripts, and documentation. Reserved font name refers to any name specified as such after the copyright statements. Original version refers to the collection of font software components as distributed by the copyright holders. Modified version refers to any derivative made by adding to, deleting, or substituting in part or in whole any of the components of the original version, by changing formats or by porting the font software to a new environment. Author refers to any designer, engineer, programmer, technical writer, or other person who contributed to the font software. Permission and conditions: permission is hereby granted, free of charge, to any person obtaining a copy of the font software to use, study, copy, merge, embed, modify, redistribute, and sell modified and unmodified copies of the font software, subject to the following conditions: 1. Neither the font software nor any of its individual components in original or modified versions may be sold by itself. 2. Original or modified versions of the font software may be bundled, redistributed, and / or sold with any software, provided that each copy contains the above copyright notice and this license. These can be included either as standalone text files, human readable letters, or in the appropriate machine readable metadata fields within text or binary files, as long as those fields can be easily viewed by the user. 3. No modified version of the font software may use the reserved font name S unless explicit written permission is granted by the corresponding copyright holder. This restriction only applies to the primary font name as presented to the users. 4. The name S of the copyright holder S or the author S of the font software shall not be used to promote, endorse, or advertise any modified version except to acknowledge the contribution S of the copyright holder S and the author S or with their explicit written permission. 5. The font software, modified or unmodified, in part or in whole, must be distributed entirely under his license and must not be distributed under any other license. The requirement for fonts to remain under his license does not apply to any document created using the font software. Termination: this license becomes null and void if any of the above conditions are not met. Disclaimer: the font software is provided as is, without warranty of any kind, express or implied, including but not limited to any warranties of merchantability, fitness for a particular purpose, and non-infringement of copyright, patent, trademark, or other right. In no event shall the copyright holder be liable for any claim, damages, or other liability, including any general, special, indirect, incidental, or consequential damages, whether in an action of contract, tort, or otherwise, arising from, out of the user inability to use the font software or from other dealings in the font software. Back. Button about. Privacy policy by sound built. Privacy back. Options. Show visual talk speed. Narrow music default settings. Reset progress. Credits. About. Back. Back. Button. Option. Reset progress. All progress will be lost. Continue. No. Yes. Button. Press enter to select. Title menu. Play game. Button. Options. Quit. Options. Options. Visual talk speed. Narrow music defaults. Reset progress. Default settings. Options. Show introduction. Show introduction. Visual spell cue. Show introduction. Visual toggle accessibility. Speech rate. 60 for narrow stereo field. Music volume. 50%, 40%, 50%, 40%. Defaults reset credits. About. Back. Title menu. Play game. Options. Play game. Game mode. Due to the nature of original game being for mobile platforms, some voice acting may reference swiping instead of usage of arrow keys. Full control scheme can be found under instructions menu page. Continue. Story mode. Button. Endless mode. Instructions. Instructions. Accessibility controls part 1 of 2. Press up and down arrow keys to navigate. Press left and right arrow keys or tap and shift tab to quickly jump between groups of elements. Press enter to activate an item. Press F1 to toggle accessibility mode. Back. Back. Instructions. Read more. Button. Accessibility control. Read more. Accessibility controls part 2 of 2. Press P or escape to pause game. During gameplay you can read out certain information with following keys. Left shift. Super gauge. If available. Left control. Live. Left alt. Store. In endless mode. Back. Button. Back. Instructions. Read more. Gameplay controls part 1 of 3. Press up to select fire spell. Press right to select water spell. Press down to select lightning spell. Press left to select earth spell. Read more. Gameplay controls part 2 of 3. After spell has been selected, cast it towards an incoming enemy by pressing left, up, or right. Selected spell will automatically cancel itself after a short duration. Read more. Gameplay controls part 3 of 3 to activate super mode. Press and hold spacebar for a short time. Super mode can only be activated when super gauge is at 100% or higher. Reaching 100% charge is indicated with sound effect. Read more. Affinity system: fire beats earth, water beats fire, lightning beats water, earth beats lightning. Read more. Wizarding hats in endless mode. You can equip a wizarding hat before starting the challenge. Wizarding hats grant various beneficial effects, such as increasing the score you gain. There are various ways to unlock wizarding hats. Some can be unlocked via story mode, whereas some require you to play the endless mode. Read more. Disabled. Back. Game mode. Story mode. Endless mode. Instructions. Back. Game mode. Endless. Disabled. Story mode. Endless mode. Disabled. Story mode. Story mode. Tutorial 1. Button.
Hello? Are you there? We got a small situation on our hands, and I require your assistance. You see, while you were snoozing off, a distortion portal opened. These elements is pouring through. They're of Earth. Swipe up to ready your fire spell. After selecting the fire spell, swipe left, up, Alright, to cast your spell towards the enemy. Remember to act quick, or the spell expires. Here they come! You seem quite good at this. They seem to be retreating for now.
Tutorial 1 completed. You have unlocked lightning spell. Back to menu. Button. Next level. Tutorial 2. The next level. Back to menu. You have unlocked tutorial 1 completed. You have unlocked lightning spell. Back to menu. Title menu. Quit. Copyright 20 version 1.1. Copy title menu. Option. Quit. Options. Options. Show introduction. Vision toggle speed. Narrow stereo field. Narrow stereo field. Music volume. 30%. 20%. 30%. Narrow stereo field. Music for reset credits. About. Back. Title menu. Game mode. Story mode. Story mode. Total stars. Back. Story mode. Total stars 0 out of 72. Back. Back. Story mode. Tutorial 2.
Now that the distortions know you can use fire, they will surely attempt to counter it. This means that they're going to send water at us. I can tell from the moisture in the air. To defeat water elementals, use lightning spell. You can select it by swiping down. Alright, I can hear them approaching. Prepare yourself. Nice shot. Ah, the air is dry again. Great job.
Tutorial 2 completed. You have unlocked your spell. Back to menu. Button. Next level. Tutorial 3.
I'm confident lightning elementals will join the fray. They can be grounded by using earth. To select earth spell, swipe left. Ready or not, here they come.
Live 99.
Keep it up. That's excellent.
Tutorial 3 completed. You have unlocked water spell. Back to menu. Button. Next level. Tutorial 4.
Oh ho ho! It's getting hot, which means fire elementals. You can extinguish fire with water. To select water spell, swipe right. You know the drill. Get ready. Keep it up. You're a natural. Good job.
Tutorial 4 completed. You have completed all tutorial levels. Back to menu. Button. Next level. Let the adventure begin. Back to menu. Title menu. Congratulations, you unlocked endless mode. Continue. Play game. Button. Copyright 2019. My copyright 2019. My true sound. Title menu. Options. Quit. Audio Wizards window. Items. Op Studio 26.1. Stop recording. Yes button. Enter.